Imagine yourselves coming into a new country with nowhere to live, no money, and no job. The only thing you have with you is clothes. Many illegal immigrants come that way. Suppose you have to look for a job, obviously, and also a roof to provide over your head. So you find a place to live, and they give you exactly a month to find a job before you start paying your rent and your bills. Luckily, between 2 weeks, you find a job. You find a job and you're getting paid minimum wage, and you're doing something that you're working overtime also, and you're still getting paid minimum wage. Once you have that job and you have money saved up to start paying your bills and your rent, you have your family come over, especially if you have kids. The only thing immigrants want is to have their kids have a better education and to live a better life, and to obviously live a better way since when they were living over there. There has been many cases where illegal immigrants have faced through racism. Like there was this one time where I was in the city bus, and it was I was going home already from school. It happened not so long ago, like 2 weeks ago, and there was 2 American guys in there, and there was 5 Mexicans coming in the city bus. And it looked like if they were looking for a job, because they were having a conversation between them saying, oh yeah, so my friend said that we should go to this company because they're looking for people. The Americans look at them from head to toe and just kept on nodding their head no. It's like, just because they're Mexicans doesn't mean that they have like something that's wrong. I think that's very wrong for Americans to be giving their backs to illegal immigrants, because thanks to illegal immigrants, Americans have things that they have today. In this speech, I will argue that you guys should support the DREAM Act. So for my first, I have 3 reasons to support my thesis. And the first one is that there will be problems that we will be facing. The other one is that if you pass the DREAM Act, it will help illegal immigrants become more successful. And the third one is that they come here to live a better life. So for my first point, I am going to be talking about how illegal immigrants have jobs that Americans don't. When have you seen an American cutting lawn in the middle of the summer and getting paid minimum wage? Obviously, I haven't. So usually what Americans do, they are in offices, sitting in their suits, and working on computers. The illegal immigrants are the ones that are working for them, and I think that illegal immigrants should have more opportunities to become citizens due to the fact that they only come here to live a better life and to give their families what they need. We will also be having problems because there are many jobs that illegal immigrants do. Like, for example, like I said, cutting lawn. And also there are companies where they are filled with illegal immigrants, and they are working with things that Americans actually need. There are small things that illegal immigrants do that Americans need in order for them to complete their job also. Illegal immigrants have jobs that don't get paid very well, and they still manage to do the best that they can to stay here and to support their families in any way possible. For my second point, it's for children that they come here illegally also, that they come here for a better education and for a better life. When they were brought here when they were young, that doesn't mean that they were actually forced, because when you force somebody to come here, it's like basically putting a gun in their head and saying, you're going to go because you're going to go. Now that is something that's forced. They came here under the will of their parents, and they were small. So obviously the parents were going to leave them where they came from because they're small. Who are they going to leave them with? How are the parents going to be here working while the children are over there suffering and not getting the education right? Here, if it's a better idea if children come here when they are small and they get education ever since they're small, because they learn that in any way possible. If they get their education finished, they will help the parents in any way that they can. Illegal immigrants that come here for an education are people that also have in their mind that they should keep on going to school in order for them to be helping out their parents. For me, an example, I'm here in school thanks to my parents. I was born here and everything, but my parents came from Mexico, and my mom is the only one documented and my dad isn't. The only way that I want to finish school is to help out my dad because he's an illegal immigrant and he's getting paid minimum wage and he's the only one in our family working, and thanks to him we have what we have. Illegal immigrants come here as children also for the education, and ever since they're small, they get the education here differently from whichever place they came from. For example, in Mexico, like my family members that I have over there, supposedly they're teaching them how to speak English, and it's not the same from here. They have a different accent and everything, and the process and way they say things, it's completely wrong. And I have a feeling that illegal immigrants should stay here, especially the kids, more of the kids, for their education. And for my third point, I will be talking about how illegal immigrants come here for a better life and for their hard work that they do. Many illegal immigrants come here due to the fact that they need money and to have a roof over their head. Many people don't really realize the hard work that they go into in order for them to have what they have today. And illegal immigrants, all they want to do is to live a better life. Like, why would somebody want them to have an American and having them look at them from head to toe just because they are illegal immigrants? Nobody wants that. You guys should put yourself in their position and see and feel the way that they feel, and they feel unwanted here, and the only thing they came here is to work hard and to give their kids the education they need. So in this speech, I talked about how you should support me and have the DREAM Act pass, and I gave 3 main points. And the first point was that illegal immigrants that we will suffer from jobs and everything. Thanks to the illegal immigrants, we have what we have. And the second point was that many illegal immigrants came here for the education that they have, and that they came here also for their hard work. And thank you.